have never come out and said this, but I have looked up to Jane and admired her resilience, love, and kindness. I even admired her stubbornness, because that trait meant in a wild way that if she's in your corner, she will have your back till death. Family always means the most to her, and that's what we've always grown up. So like most sisters, I've always thought no one was ever good enough for her.
For those of you that don't know me, my name is Denio, and I have the great pleasure of marrying these two amazing people. We know that everyone here has traveled for long distances, and you've made a lot of different sacrifices to be here, and Toby and Jane, thank you so much for that. They would also like to say thank you to their parents, who not only gave birth to them, but also raised them to be the two incredible people that they are today. And before we begin, I want to do one thing and take a selfie with you guys. In true tradition.
One thing about Toby, and we talked about it earlier, is Toby's unwavering support for people. One thing that my parents taught us is that family's family, and you always, always have their back. And that's one thing with Toby. Even if he knew I was wrong, he always had my back. And that's one thing that I always appreciated about him.
It turns out these two had met online the day that Jane decided to move out of downtown to Carmel Mountain. So she decides downtown's no longer fit, she's moving 20 minutes away. Somehow these two match. That's the beginning. To begin the wedding, Toby and Jane would like to begin with some Filipino wedding traditions that date back to the 18th century. These traditions highlight the concept that the joining of two individuals is a lifelong commitment of loving and caring. In general, the marriage itself does not only signify the union of two people, but the union of two families.
So when she told me she was bringing Toby around, I was like, who is this guy that's never gonna be good enough for my sister? But then I was completely wrong, and thank God.
I choose you to be no other than yourself, loving what I know of you and trusting what I do not know yet. I promise to laugh with you when times are good and endure with you when times are bad. I respect you as a person, a partner, and an equal. You are my best friend, and I promise to love you always.
I have never been a believer in fate or destiny or stars aligning. I've always been the person who says, you make happen what you want to happen. You guys have changed my view on life and how the world works, and I am 100% convinced that you guys are destined to be together. So many different things had to happen to make this work and to get to where we are today.
That first moment when Toby told me about when he saw Jane and he locked eyes with her in that hallway. I know you guys all heard it already, but I was like, wow, I got to meet this girl, Jane. If that's what Toby did, and he was walking down that hallway and he couldn't stop locking eyes with that girl. She must be special.
He has made her smile and laugh like I've never seen her. He's careful and gentle with her heart. Seeing Toby with Jane, I knew he was the one, and I'll tell you why. Toby sealed the deal for me when Remini asked Uncle Toby to sit next to her at dinner one night in our trip to Aruba. I asked Jane what were the things she admired about this Toby. She said he was relentless, goal-oriented, and always positive.
I choose you to be no other than yourself, loving what I know of you and trusting what I do not yet know. I promise to laugh with you when times are good and endure with you when times are bad. I respect you as an individual, a partner, and an equal. You're my best friend, and I promise to love you always.
There's one thing that we learned growing up is life is not easy. And anything worth working for is gonna be worth it, right? So you're gonna have to work at this. You guys are gonna have to dig deep. There's gonna be days you don't like each other. There's gonna be days where you don't even wanna look at each other, right? And I know I'm talking about the bad stuff, but guess what? Those bad days make those good days so much more beautiful.
They truly complement each other's personalities. Toby has a positive attitude with no bad days, as he would say. Those same qualities are important in a marriage, but the reality is, marriage is hard, and you will both have bad days. But if you can take those bad days or moments and replace them with today's feelings of love and happiness, it will help you get through to the next good day.
I, Jane,
Give you, Toby,
give you, Toby,
this ring
this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I commit the whole
I commit the whole
of my heart
of my heart
and soul to you.
and soul to you.
I promise to cherish you
I promise to cherish you
for the rest of my days.
for the rest of my days.
I give you all that I am
I give you all that I am
and accept all that you are.
and accept all that you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Smeltzer.
Here's the love and here's the struggle. If it weren't for the struggle, it wouldn't make moments like these so sweet and so beautiful. So here's to the struggle and here's to the beauty. Cheers to Toby and Jane.
Just to call it home, so please don't tell me your love has a chance for you and me.
We're surrounded by love, and we are excited for you all to join us on this journey that we've started today. And I love this girl more than anything, and
I love you more.
and cannot wait to start this next chapter of our lives together. So, to the Barcelonillas,
Traveled near and far.
yes. Salamat. Inyo ko gadawat sa inyong pamilya. Cheers, everyone. Let's dance and party.